Greetings Ventures, this is Lunor Gaming, and I'm going to get right into the news, straight from the DanMemo live stream that happened earlier today. And I know last week I said that we were going to get episode review Girl Meets Girls that week, but I guess there was like a miscommunication or something was going on, because it did seem strange to me that they would mention that the story is happening and then just like that's it with no special stuff included. So it is indeed happening this week, this update, this Thursday. But I apologize to all of you who thought that this was gonna happen last week, so I'm sorry for that, but we're good now. This is definitely happening this Thursday night. I can't wait to get started on it. I've read the story, as most of you already know, and I read the light novels, so I'm gonna enjoy the voice acting we're gonna get with this. But before we get into the news, I just want to thank, as I always do, the unofficial DanMemo Discord and the translator that works there, Crow Armburst, for translating all the news that I'm going to be reciting to you in this video. And to those of you who don't know, Crow Armburst is a spoilerific guy. I won't explain why he's spoilerific, but to those of you who know about the Trails of Cold Steel series, I have not played the third game because it's not translated yet. And that's all I'm going to say. Moving on. Alright, and last week I mentioned how Japan was holding this campaign to see how many people could clear through episode review 310 on normal. All the goals have been cleared. As of 9/11, there have been 84,184 clears on 310 normal. I'm not sure if that's just Japan. That's probably just Japan numbers, because that seems like quite a low number if we're going to factor in everyone around the world that plays this game, even though it's just released technically in NA and Japan. But I'm sure a lot of you aren't from NA and are just loading this app outside of the Google Play Store. And to be honest, if I speak English and this game was not released in my region, I'd definitely be playing this off a third-party app like the Kyo app. Kudos to you guys that want to play DanMemo so bad that you do that. But with this campaign, if 10,000 people cleared it, they would give out one 3-star gacha ticket. If 20k people cleared it, you would get a 11 draw ticket for the new episode review banner that's going to be happening when this launches. And if 50k players cleared through 310 normal, they will get a daily free single draw on the new banner for the duration of that banner. So usually the banners last like 2 weeks or so. So that's a single draw on the banner every day for about 14 days, I believe. But again, guys, this was a Japanese announced campaign. We are not sure if we're actually getting this stuff. It'd be really cool if we did, because man, that's a lot of free draws. But we'll just have to see. Maybe we get our own campaign later down the line. Who knows? Well, you will definitely know on Thursday night. And as for stuff we're getting that new story content, and for it, we'll be having time limited missions that last from the 13th all the way to the 27th. And by the way, this story is going to have stamina off, and that's going to help us a lot as we try to clear through these missions. If you clear through all of episode review, all the new chapters on normal, you will get a 4-star 11 draw ticket. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. We'll see what characters are going to be on the new banner shortly. I'm very excited about it. Very excited. Very, very excited. But anyway, if you clear through episode review on hard, you'll get 100 Iris. On very hard, an additional 100 Iris for 200 Iris in total. And if you clear through all the new missions in episode review on all the difficulties, in total you'll get 2.4 million Valis, which is going to be super helpful because we've been spending a lot of that stuff from upgrading our equipment with the new blacksmith features. And finally, of course, with new events, we usually get a new login campaign. This is the episode review Girl Meets Girls login campaign, and over the course of 10 days, we will be getting 80 Iris, 3 Hero Fulna, 200k Valis, and 1 3-star gacha ticket. So more stuff, always great. Alright guys, I had to move my head so not to obstruct the view down here, but oh, we finally made it, guys. The thing I've been talking about for, it feels like months, but it's probably only been like 6 weeks or so, getting the second half of the episode review, and with that, the 4-star unit that Lunar deserves. We got it. We made it here. So let's break it down. Lunar Faust is going to be a physical attacker. She has quite a bit of strength at 1474. That puts her right in line with the newer physical attackers. But the thing to note is her agility of 817. That actually puts her agility above units like Honor Succession Bell, Summer Princess Eyes, and the new debutante Tione. So she is faster than all of them. Awesome. So cool. And she does have a sort of a motif with the agility, which I'll be explaining with the translated skills right now. So her special art is an AoE Ultra Dark physical attack, so she will be a dark oriented character, along with how they changed Chloe in the recent buff from the detective event with Anya and Chloe. But yes, it's a Ultra Dark physical attack with a chance to ignore guard with a temporary strength boost. So it's pretty much a standard Ultra physical attack with a temporary strength boost, but it has a chance to ignore guard. And that makes me pretty happy, because it always sucks seeing your war game team, like seeing your character pull off that special, like, yeah, I got it off first, and then you just see guard, like, oh, half the damage, great. But that's awesome. Pretty good move. Her first skill is an AoE low dark physical attack and removes all strength buffs excluding assist skills, so that's going to be good to counter characters like Honor Succession Bell and the new Tione that have strength buffs for themselves. The only thing that annoys me is that it's a low dark physical attack, and we have a unit, Summer Princess Eyes to be exact, from a previous banner, who has a mid water physical attack with the same exact strength moving effect. So I'm not sure why we're doing this to Lunar, why she's not on par with that skill that Summer Princess Eyes has, but whatever. Lunar's here. She's finally here as a 4-star. Her second skill is an AoE high dark physical attack with a temporary strength boost. That's pretty standard, par for the course. And reduces your foe's agility by 20% for 4 turns. So that's really good when that move hits. Like, first of all, I said that Lunar usually will go first because her agility is higher than pretty much most of the characters in the game. So she's going to hit the enemy team, reduce their agility, and then for the most part, all your units will be going before your opponent's attack. So that's going to be pretty useful in war games if you decide to go all in on Lunar, which I will be doing, because if I don't go all in on Lunar, I'm going to feel like a hypocrite, because I've been talking about how I want to 4-star Lunar this entire time. So I'm most definitely going to be doing all the rolls on our banner. That's what I've been saving all my rolls for. I'm sorry, Tiona. You are best Amazon, but I can't do this to myself because I don't want to spend too much money, because new car, and then January is a rough month for video games. I know you guys probably noticed I haven't uploaded a video since the last news video, but I've been having fun playing Dragon Quest and this one game called Spider-Man. It's pretty good, pretty awesome actually, feels great. I'm gonna probably finish Spider-Man later today, but Tomb Raider comes out this weekend too. Oh my god, there's so much stuff going on, too much money to be spent, and I shouldn't be spending all of it. Anyway, her third skill is an AoE mid-dark physical attack with a temporary strength boost, and it will reduce your enemy's physical resistance by 15% for 3 turns. So that is exactly the skill of Summer Princess Eyes, except instead of water, it's going to be a dark attack. So the skill is the same there, but it's not the same on skill 1, with Lunar having a low attack and Summer Princess Eyes having a medium. I don't understand. I don't know why we're doing this to Lunar. She needs all the help she can get, because Lunar does not have a character weapon like Eyes would have, because Eyes currently has the ability to have a Desperate with 30% crit, and Lunar and a lot of other characters don't have access to their own character weapon, and hopefully we're going to start getting more of those. The last one we got was Lily's crossbow back early August, so with a new dispatch, like usually when they introduce a new rampage, they introduce a new character weapon. But this month we got the introduction to the dispatch system, so I'm not sure how they're going to integrate new character weapons, but hopefully we get some more soon, because we have some characters that are in dire need of those, so they can actually compete with characters that do possess those character weapons. But all in all, guys, I'm pretty happy with the new Lunar. She's going to be a great addition to any AoE physical team, especially if you don't have any units that can remove strength buffs. And her agility debuff is going to be pretty useful, so your units can go before your opponents. And do note that agility affects crit chance, so that's another thing that Lunar has going on for her. Now, a little bit of a side note, most of you probably know that Ryu is my favorite character, but let me just comment on Lunar's character design for a moment, because I like it a lot. I have a thing for the loose belt. I don't know why. I probably had to thank Tetsuya Nomura for that, the character designer for like Final Fantasy characters, Kingdom Hearts. But I do like the fingerless gloves. For some reason, I'm a big fan of that. And the exposed shoulders. I can never get enough of that. Oh god, and the navel, and then the thigh-high boots, and I'm just gonna stop talking. Hot pants. Okay, let's move on. And the other new character is going to be a new 4-star Demeter. Now, this is one of the characters I thought might get a new unit with the new episode review story, because like I said, I've read the novel, I know what happens in it, I knew that Demeter would show up. The only thing that concerns me is that I know there's another character in there that I thought might show up, because it would be a good time for that character to show up because he's a new character. And that's all I'm gonna say, but he was name dropped in the previous Ani and Chloe detective event. Comment below if you figured out what that name is. The new Demeter is going to be a magic-oriented assist. It's pretty much a magic version of the new Hephaestus from the Debutante event. And as for her stats, as I said before, her magic is pretty high, and she does have more HP than the 4-star Hermes that does the magic resistance debuff, which Demeter does, but not quite as much. Like at level 60, Hermes will do minus 15% magic resist, while at level 60 Demeter will do a minus 10% magic resist to your foes, but it will also reduce their guard rate by 8%. So like I said before, pretty much the magic resistance version of the new Hephaestus. At plus 5, Demeter will do 15% magic resistance debuff and a 10% guard rate debuff. So this is going to be pretty useful for any of your magic teams, especially if you don't already have a Hermes. And as for how Demeter is related to the story, you guys are just going to have to find out yourself, because I'm not spoiling anything. I hate spoilers. I hate spoilers so much. I'm not going to do that to you guys. And lastly, this is probably pretty obvious, but Record Buster is going to end pretty soon on Thursday, and then War Games is going to begin. It's going to be another regular War Games. As for what happened to that 3-star War Games that they were trying to do, remember that it got canceled because of some error. Some people were able to sneak in 4 stars. I hate those people, but it's probably a programming error, so I can't really blame those people. But man, guys, it was so disappointing when I saw the 3-star War Games was canceled, because I was preparing so hard. I made that video for 3-star War Games, and then I used a bunch of Valis and a bunch of Exilia books to upgrade my units to plus 5 3 stars. Like, yeah, I'm ready for this. And then it didn't happen. Like, oh my god. But we're probably going to get it again at some point. They said we would. It's just not this time. Hopefully they figure things out. But man, oh. And a quick reminder, guys. Remember, on that same 9/13 update, with the new episode review story content, we'll be getting the final 3 quests of the Debutante event unlocked, which give away the gold presents. And with those gold presents, you'll be able to exchange it for gnome tickets, 2-star tickets, large whetstones and large smelting stones, as well as Valis. And also to be time limited missions based on your gold present milestones. But that's a really weird time to be releasing all this stuff at once, because we're going to be using stamina to do the new story content, and we're going to be using stamina to do these time limited missions and gathering all the gold presents. But whatever, hopefully we get some stamina items from the episode review stuff as like the quest completion rewards, and that'll help out a bit. But man, we're in for a lot of stuff this Thursday night. And once again, I would like to thank Crow Armburst from the unofficial DanMemo Discord for translating the livestream news. Very, very helpful, and the link, as always, will be in the video description below for that Discord. But man, guys, I'm so ready. 4-star Lunar is coming. Here's her again in the book. Read the book, get the book. The series is great. Go beyond the anime and the game, guys. The light novel content is amazing. Season 2 is on the horizon next year, but the movie's gonna happen first. But man, I'm so excited for all that stuff, and especially the stuff we're gonna get this Thursday. Familia Chronicle episode review, Girl Meets Girls. It's happening. But once again, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like what you saw, go ahead and give me a like, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like this, and follow me on Twitter if you want to stay updated on what I'm doing, and join my Discord for any questions and just general discussion. Continue enjoying your time adventuring in Aurario and the dungeon. This is Lunor Gaming, and I'm signing out.